Hello, friends, and welcome back to Discover Literature. So, friends, as in the last video, we have discussed about the biography of Kamala Das. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about the biography of Thomas Hardy. So, friends, Thomas Hardy belongs to the Victorian era. So, friends, we know that Victorian era was such a greatest age. It was an age for growth and change. In that age, the advances in building technology, such as the developments of factory, then the invention of Brownie camera, then so many inventions took place. So, Thomas Hardy was one of the greatest English novelists. Not only a great novelist, but also he was a great poet as well as a short story writer. He was recognized as the greatest novelist. He was highly critical of much in Victorian society, especially on the declining status of peoples in Britain. Belonging to the rural working class, he was keen interested in depicting the life of peasantry and advocating their values and beliefs. Hardy's novels contained a detailed description of the scenes and places of interest in Dorsetshire, that is Wessex. So, friends, Thomas Hardy was born in Dorset, which is a place in England, on 2nd June 1840. He was the son of a stonemason, and his mother, Jemima Hand Hardy, often described as the real guiding star of Hardy's early life. Hardy grew up living and examining rural life, which figures prominently in many of his novels. Moreover, his primary school education lasted until he was 16, and he was also sent to apprenticeship with John Hicks, who was a local architect. Then Hardy's novels were known as Wessex novels. Hardy is known as Wessex novelist or a Wessex writer. Wessex doesn't actually, friends. Wessex doesn't exist in geographically or physically anywhere. It is just a imaginary landscape which is created by Thomas Hardy, and which he used to use it in the novels. Okay. So, friends, now what is Wessex? It can also be asked in your exams. So, you can write that Wessex is an imaginary rural landscape which Hardy has visualized upon, he had invented and imagined through his works, both in poetry as well as his fiction. Now, friends, let's have a look towards his career. So, Hardy began his writing career as a novelist, publishing Desperate Remedies in 1871, and was soon successful enough to leave the field of architecture for writing. His novels, Tess of the D'Urbervilles and Jude the Obscure, which was considered as literary classics today, and received negative reviews upon publication. Then he left fiction writing for poetry and published 8 collections, including poems of the present and satires of circumstances. Then Hardy also rejected the Victorian belief in a god, and much of his poetry is present on the bad conditions of the humans, beauty of nature, and many of his works are based on rural life and his life. Now, friends, some of the important works of Thomas Hardy were The Mayor of Casterbridge. It is one of the Hardy's Wessex novels. It is set in the fictional rural England. The novel was considered to be one of the masterpieces. The main theme of this novel was regret. Then next we have Return of the Native. This is also one of the Wessex novel which is set in England. Okay, and this novel is about the 2 young lovers who were trapped in an unhappy marriage. and it is also one of the very famous works by Hardy. One of the very beautiful quote by Hardy is, "Beauty lay not in the thing but in what the thing symbolized." Now, Hardy and his last days. So, friends, Thomas Hardy died at Max Gate on the evening of 11th January 1928 at the age of 88 years. His wish was to be buried with Emma, his wife, but as he was great poet, so he used to be buried at the Westminster Abbey. So his heart was cut from his body and buried with his wife at Stratford, and his ashes was buried at Westminster Abbey beside the grave of Charles Dickens. So thank you friends for watching the video, and if you have any doubt then you can comment me in the comment section below.